We are told the table gives information about the number of points scored by each of 16 students in a game. Okay, so you have the number of points on the left hand side and the frequency on the right. Tina worked out the median of the number of points scored to be 5. Explain why it is not possible for the median to be 5 for 1 mark. Okay, so let's take a look. For a start, there is no frequency number for the number of points being scored as 5. It only goes up to 4. Okay, so the most obvious point to go with is the number of points only goes up to 4. So the number of points only goes up to 4. This is worth 1 mark, and you get 1 mark for any acceptable example. Okay, you could have also said because the median is 2, so if you calculated the median yourself, that would have gotten you a mark. And you can say no one scored 5 points, implies the number of points scored was less than 5, which is sort of what we said here. The mark scheme was also given some unacceptable examples. So you cannot say she was right since 5 is the middle number. She has used the wrong column, so if you said that is insufficient. You need to explicitly state that the number of points only goes up to 4. You can't say the median is 3. Okay, so that would also make you lose a mark for giving the wrong median. We are then told Tina also worked out the total number of points scored by the 16 students in the game. Okay, here is her working. All right, Tina made a mistake in her working, so she made a mistake in her working to find the total number of points scored. Describe the mistake that Tina made, okay, for 1 mark. So let's evaluate this. Okay, let's first check that she's done the correct multiplication. Okay, so the first is 0 times 1, so the number of points times 1, that is correct. 1 times 3, 1 times 3, that is correct. 2 times 5, 2 times 5 is correct. 3 times 4, 3 times 4 is correct. And 4 times 3, 4 times 3 is correct. So what she has done, she has correctly got the multiplications that need to be carried out to work out the total number of points scored, and she intends to sum them. So that's all good. Okay, now let's check her results. Okay, so 0 times 1, well, she's written 1 as 0 times 1, and that is not the case. Okay, so the mistake that she has made is she has said 0 times 1 equals 0, not 1, as Tina has stated. Okay, this part is worth 1 mark, and you get 1 mark for a answer as I've stated here. You could have also said anything times 0 is 0. Okay, which says the same thing. However, you would have not gotten the mark for saying the correct answer is 37, and it's because the question didn't ask us to work out what the correct number of points scored was. They asked us to identify the mistake she made. Okay, so we have to go through her working to see where she made the mistake.